The journey took us to religious and cultural sites in Delhi and to the Himalayan foothill holy towns of Rishikesh and Hardwar. We stayed with the Sri Ram Ashram family for festival season. Inspired by Baba Haridas, Sri Ram Ashram is the home to more than 70 children and young adults. We joined them as they prepared for and celebrated Diwali. The first 2 days of the tour started in Delhi, the vibrant capital of India with more than 18 million people. The city is abundant with temples, mosques, forts, shrines, and monuments, and has been continually inhabited since at least the 6th century BC. One of the first things you notice upon arriving is the air. The air quality in Delhi is the worst of any major city in the world, according to a recent World Health Organization survey. Today, a tour of the sites in Delhi was canceled due to a bus driver strike. We took other transportation, including auto rickshaws, the Delhi Metro, a modern rapid transit system, and good old walking. First stop was Old Delhi, the symbolic heart of the city and the location of Jama Masjid, one of the largest mosques in India, built between 1644 and 1656. We were fortunate to find a knowledgeable caretaker who opened the cabinet that has a collection of relics of Muhammad, the Quran written on deerskin, a red beard hair of the Prophet, and his footprints embedded in a marble block. We meandered through the narrow streets of Old Delhi and along the busy streets of Old Delhi. We took auto rickshaws to the Gurudwara Bangla Sahib, a Sikh house of worship, recognizable by its golden dome and healing pool, was built around 1783. The concept of langar, or equality, is practiced, and all people, regardless of race, religion, gender, or social status, may eat in the langar hall. The food is prepared by devotees who work there and also by volunteers who serve about 10,000 meals a day. While in Delhi, we took the metro to visit Sunita, her husband Sunny, and the newborn son Jianj. Sunita was one of the first kids to live at Sri Ram Ashram. She moved to Delhi to attend college and become a nurse. Sunita and Sunny married and are living with Sunny's family, including their niece Riddhi, who kept a watchful eye on Jianj. We traveled 4 hours each way in a spine-jarring bus with no suspension to Agra to visit the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort. Was it worth the pain? See for yourself. The Agra Fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is about 2.5 kilometers northwest of its more famous sister monument, the Taj Mahal. It was the main residence of the emperors of the Mughal dynasty until 1638, when the capital was shifted from Agra to Delhi. A long bus ride from Delhi took us through countryside villages until we finally reached Sri Ram Ashram on the outskirts of Hardwar. Morning meditation and yoga were offered daily, as well as day trips to surrounding sites, temples, and villages. During the kids' holiday from school, we joined them in the Diwali preparations and celebrations. And almost every night, we joined the kids for Aarti. Thursday, November 1st. We took a walk from the ashram to the Ganges, or Ganga as it is pronounced in India. It was a short walk past farmland. People were busy in the fields. And some took time to say namaste. Water buffalo were grazing. They were as curious of us as we were of them. We walked past a variety of homes and a lot of new construction. The Ganga, one of the most sacred rivers to Hindus, was flowing steadily after the monsoons. Its waters originate in the western Himalayas and is still pretty chilly here just below Hardwar. On our way back to the ashram, we walked through the village of Shampur. We were greeted by the villagers and by the children, curious to see our group of Westerners. This is the elementary school. Classes are taught outdoors when the weather is good. Back to the ashram for Aarti with the kids. Friday, November 2nd. We visited revered and very colorful Hindu temples in the Konkal area of Hardwar. Had to get a selfie with the other visitors. We passed other holy sites along the Ganga as we walked through town to other temples. We passed a small cemetery and passed drying cow pies to be used as fuel. As we were heading home, we stopped at an ashram and met their spiritual leader. Saturday, November 3rd, we climbed into a trailer for a good old-fashioned hayride along the highway and over a rutty dirt road to visit a Gujar village in the Rajaji National Park. These are nomadic people permitted to live and graze their cattle in the national park. They use just enough technology, motorcycles and solar panels, so they can stay in touch with the outside world. Their houses, made of mud, straw, and sticks, are comfortable and very colorful. The roofs are made of straw and timbers, all lashed together without nails. Kids were curious and shy at first, but they warmed up to us. The milk provided by the cattle in the villages is their main source of income. Time for us to go. The kids gave us a heartwarming send-off. Everyone had a great time. Back at Sri Ram Ashram, the kids were ready for their hayride. Sunday, November 4th. A short bus ride took us to the holy city of Rishikesh. Some of the older ashram kids joined us. The monkeys were always present, and so were the cows. Rashmi took us to a peaceful beach by the Ganga where we could rest and pose for the camera. A sacred spot atop a hill nearby piqued our interest. Some of us had to climb up to see it. Boys were selling prayer leaf boats. Sadhus were busy with their chores. Raft trips have become very popular. Cross the bridge and back to the ashram. Monday, November 5th. Today is the first day of Diwali season, or Festival of Lights, which continued for the next 5 days. A tradition that the kids look forward to during Diwali is taking them into town for a shopping spree. So the kids and chaperones headed to the Hardwar Bazaar. We rendezvoused at a friend's home in Hardwar right along the Ganga Canal that was being drained for cleaning and repairs before the holidays. They were just starting to fill it up again. The kids were given some rupees to spend however they wished. And off we went. The most popular item purchased. Tuesday, November 6th. Today is Choti Diwali, a special day for the kids at Sri Ram Ashram. Everybody gets to play in the mud. And I mean everybody. To build a village left to the imagination of the builders. To celebrate the return of Ram, Sita, and Lakshman to Ayodhya. The mud is left to dry. Then the structures are richly decorated for the procession this evening. This is the village built by the kids of all ages. The finishing touches are added. Sweets are handmade for tonight's festivities. After good scrubbing to remove all the mud, the kids get into costume for tonight's procession. We join the kids in costume for Aarti. The procession begins. Fires are lit to welcome Ram, Sita, and Lakshman home. And thus, this day is celebrated to rejoice the victory of goodness and the defeat of greed. Today is Diwali. Preparations for tonight are underway. Even the dog takes part. The kids prepare hundreds of diyas, small clay lamps with a cotton wick dipped in ghee, to be lit tonight. Young and old look forward to receiving gift bags every Diwali. With the passing of Baba Haridas this year, no fireworks or crackers will be set off today, as they usually are. Instead, the pujari arrives to say a puja for Babaji. Final preparations are made. Hundreds of diyas are individually lit by the kids. Today is Govardhan Puja, which celebrates Krishna lifting Govardhan Mountain on his little finger to protect the villagers and cattle from drowning in fierce rains caused by a vengeful and jealous god. Seeing Krishna's powers, the god admitted defeat and recognized Krishna as the supreme god. Replicas of Govardhan Mountain are built using cow dung, highly decorated with flowers. We have our own pile of cow dung and start building the puja. Everyone joins in making symbolic mountains from cow dung. This puja includes all kinds of sculptures. The puja is held in the evening, followed by the offering to the cows. The offering is a feast of fried dough balls, and then we hand feed the cows. They get to eat as much as they want, then we get to eat the rest. Today is the last day of the Diwali festivities here. It ends with Bhai Dooj, a ceremony that signifies the duty of a brother to protect his sister, as well as a sister's blessings for her brother. Sisters perform arti for their brothers and offer them lots and lots of sweets. Later, at sunset, we went to Harki Puri in Hardwar. Each evening, a large number of people gather on both banks of the Ganga while priests perform arti. Along with the ever-present monkeys. Some immerse themselves in the holy waters at this auspicious location. Some float small prayer baskets made with leaves, flowers, and a candle, while others offer prayers, chant, and sing praises. We returned to Sri Ram Ashram for one last delicious meal with the kids before heading back to Delhi the next morning in the conclusion of the tour. This was our last night here, and there were plenty of hugs, selfies, and a few tears as we all said our goodbyes. It was an unforgettable 10 days sharing Diwali season with the Sri Ram Ashram family. Their hospitality, kindness, and playfulness will hold a special place in our hearts forever.
Now whatever you wear, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're rocking that this is way.
Oh tenu suit suit karda, oh tenu suit suit karda, suit karda, tenu suit suit karda. Oh ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ
Where's Tiger Shroff?
Me.
Okay.
I'm ready. जो अंकल डांस सिखा रही है
Yeah, my real son couldn't come to our wedding, so my Indian son did.